The XRP president has come out with some pretty big news. So let's get into this and let's talk about this. Okay, so right now we're going to look at XRP real quick. It's not doing great. It's dropped a good amount from where it has been at. Yeah, we're down almost 11% in the week. And everything's not looking too great, to be honest, right now. But we're going to kind of talk about what the Ripple president has been saying and kind of saying what she thinks for 2026 and the future for XRP. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up here. Sorry, I was all the way down there. Okay, yep, top 4 predictions for 2026. And these are pretty exciting too. Before I get into this, I'll say these are pretty exciting, and I do believe in all these, that I think they will happen for sure. If not 2026, for sure in the future. So Monica Long and shared 2026 predictions for how the crypto industry would develop, especially XRP, expecting larger institutional involvement. This is huge. This is like kind of like XRP getting into banks, institutions buying more crypto, putting more liquidity into the crypto market, XRP and crypto being used more global, that type of thing. Okay, so the Ripple president argues that the industry could see an observable growth in stablecoins, institutional balance sheet exposure, custody services, and AI use in crypto. So we're going to get into all 4 of those in this video. So Monica Long expects B2B stablecoins, which reach an annualized 76 billion in 2025, to become central to global payments. This would be this is insane. The central to global payments, the global payments part will be huge because that's when crypto will really take off, when it's used in global payments and everybody's using it across the world. Because not that many people are really into crypto. If you think about it, the huge picture, not a lot of people are really in crypto right now. Not a lot of people use it for daily payments to just do anything in their daily lives and daily businesses. So according to her, financial institutions will tap regulated stablecoins for 24/7 collateral mobility in capital markets. She also believes institutional balance sheets will hold over $1 trillion in digital assets. That is a big number, and that would be huge. Long suggested around 50% of Fortune 500 companies will adopt formal digital asset strategies, like kind of just pouring money into the crypto market, which every time that happens and a lot of money comes in the crypto market goes up, and it goes up a lot, especially if we see it kind of widely adapted and everyone is putting their money, and a lot of the huge companies are putting their money into crypto market. That would be huge. She also expects the link between crypto and AI to go stronger in 2026, more of in like the transaction area and that kind of area. So in a recent prediction, she noted that she expects stablecoins to become a standard part of global payment systems. Again, this is one of the biggest parts of what could happen in 2026 and what would be huge for crypto in 2026. Okay, so this is a tweet from her. I'm not going to go right through this, but you guys can pause the video if you guys want to look at this real quick, but I'm going to keep going. Okay, so notably in the U.S., the recent Genius Act legislation has bolstered trust. We love trust in regulated dollar-backed stablecoins and given institutions clear rules to follow. We love clear rules and we love trust because that's what helps the crypto market, because there's a ton. At times, like right now, there's a ton of uncertainty in the crypto market, and we always need trust and we need clear rules. That always helps the crypto market stay stable and kind of thriving in a way. So as a result, regulated stablecoins are set to support programmable payment and nonstop settlement. She believes by 2027, financial institutions will use stablecoins to move collateral at any time, especially in capital markets. That's huge. Interestingly, data already confirms the gradual growth in stablecoin usage. Notably, last year, B2B stablecoin payments reached an annualized 76 billion, up sharply from early 2023 when monthly volumes stayed below 100 million. It bears mentioning that Ripple entered the stablecoin market with the launch of its RLUSD product in December 2024. So we could also see institutional crypto adoption to expand. By the end of 2026, she expects institutions to hold more than $1 trillion in digital assets on their balance sheets. That would be huge because that's a lot of money, and that would be like right now. Let's just check this real quick. Yeah, the market cap's at 3 trillion. So if they put $1 trillion more dollars in it, that would be insane. Just imagine how much crypto would go up and thrive if $1 trillion more dollars were going into crypto from big companies too. So in addition, around half of Fortune 500 companies could adopt these formal digital asset strategies, like using them in their companies and pouring the liquidity into crypto. That includes stablecoins, tokenized assets, and on-chain financial instruments. Okay, so I'm not going to go through this tweet again, but you guys can pause the video if you want to see this, but I'm going to keep going on. Okay, so specifically a 2025 survey found that 60% of Fortune 500 companies actively work on blockchain initiatives. More than 200 publicly traded companies now hold Bitcoin as part of their treasury strategies, and I think we'll see more by the end of 2026 for sure. Meanwhile, digital asset treasury firms have expanded from just 4 in 2020 to over 200 today, with nearly 100 launched in 2025 alone. So we kind of think of how 2025 wasn't a great year for crypto. It wasn't very good at all. But you think about this, that 100 were launched in 2025. So growth is still happening even when the market doesn't look great. The bigger picture, things are adding up and kind of coming together in the big picture that we aren't really seeing. Let's say, like, we're not seeing this directly, but things are happening behind the scenes to help the crypto market thrive in the future, like 2026, I believe it will. Okay. So she also expects custody services to play a central role in the next phase of consolidation. As custody solutions become more standardized like that, standalone providers face pressure to broaden their offerings or integrate with larger platforms. At the same time, regulators encourage banks to rely on multiple custodians to manage risk, and so kind of diversify what their money is in. Because of this, Long predicts that more than half of the world's top 50 banks will form at least one new digital asset custody partnership in 2026. So now we could see the banks getting involved with crypto, and that's what we really want. At the end of the day, we seeing like crypto and XRP and banks would be huge and like adopted by companies and payments. That's all the stuff that we want for the crypto market. Those are the main things we want. So we also get to see a link between AI and the blockchain. So Long called attention to the growing link between blockchain and AI. She expects these technologies to work together to automate financial tasks that still depend on manual processes, like stable coins and smart contracts that allow treasuries to manage liquidity using AI, execute margin calls, and optimize returns in real time. These could all be used by the blockchains and AI support, which should be nice. At the same time, she believes asset managers may likely use AI alongside blockchain systems to adjust exposure to tokenized assets and stablecoin-based products throughout the day. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys today for right now, but I think it was pretty cool and important to show you guys kind of what the president of Ripple is saying and what she kind of believes is going to happen for crypto in 2026. And yeah, guys, so thank you guys for your time. I really appreciate your time. Remember, if you like what I'm doing, please make sure to like, comment, and share down below. And thank you guys for your time. Have a great day.